Hi, it's Brian Gibbons. We're talking about agreements. If you have any questions on these agreements, please call me at 818-570-0840. We're going to give you a quick tour first and then go through the agreements. Purchase and sale agreements, wholesaling agreements, rehab agreements, seller financing agreements, which include the following: contract for deeds, lease options, subject to, wraparound mortgages, AITDs. Okay. And then going back up, a straight option to purchase, joint ventures, land trusts, landlord-tenant agreements, private first mortgage when you buy, and credit repair. Okay, let's get started. Purchase and sale agreements. These are the following. We have a standard purchase and sale agreement, a memorandum of agreement, and a lead-based paint disclosure. That's when you buy. Wholesaling, you use those same purchase and sale agreements, but you have an assignment of agreement, you have a HUD-1 settlement when buying and a HUD-1 settlement when selling, and an authorization to release loan application status. Rehabs, when you buy a rehab, the big thing is you need a really good contractor agreement for your builders. Then you need an addendum to the listing agreement and an authorization to release loan application status. Seller financing, as we said before, there's three of them. There's contracts for deed, lease options, wraps, and subject to. Contracts for deed, contracts. You have a contract for deed agreement, authorization to release mortgage information, collection account agreement, and an insurance letter. Lease options, there's two, when you sell and when you buy. When you sell on lease option, your agreements are, you have a lease agreement, a purchase option for the tenant, repair addendum with loan, repair addendum without loan, tenant's lease deposit receipt, receipt for tenant's non-refundable option fee, authorization to release loan application status, option release document, notice to release option recorded. And then when you buy lease options, when you buy a lease option, you're going to have a lease option agreement, you're going to have a collection account agreement, you're going to have a lease option deposit receipt, you're going to have an insurance letter, you're going to have a notice to renew the lease option, and you're going to have a notice to exercise the purchase option. Now, that finishes lease options. Wraparound mortgages. You need a mortgage note, and a wraparound mortgage rider, or a deed of trust note, and a wraparound deed of trust rider. And lastly, subject to or subject to existing financing. You need an addendum to the purchase and sale agreement, quitclaim deed to trustee, authorization to release mortgage information, limited power of attorney regarding real estate, insurance letter, escrow letter, and letter to mortgage lien holder. Now, going into straight options, we have a standard option agreement and a notice to exercise option. Joint venture partners, we have a joint venture agreement and a limited partnership agreement. Land trusts, land trust agreement, we have a warranty deed to trustee, we have beneficiaries agreement, assignment of beneficial interest, letter of direction to trustee, notice of resignation of trustee, notice of termination of trustee, affidavit of resignation and appointment of successor trustee, and trustee's affidavit. Landlord-tenant agreements and forms, we have a rental application, an application denial letter, standard lease agreement, deposit receipt, move-in, move-out form, itemized security deposit deductions form, prepayment rent discount form, and notice of past due rent. Private first mortgage, we have a mortgage note, and a wraparound mortgage rider, or a deed of trust note, and a wraparound deed of trust rider. Credit repair, understanding credit repair, we have all these forms and letters to help people get their credit better. So I want to thank you so much for listening to this agreement section. Again, if you have any questions, call me at 818-570-0840. And thanks again.